pictures of the key ideas in the module so that you can actually practice them in your collaboration session. So let's jump right in and I'll share my screen. I have to say, this is one of my favorite modules, creativity for community. And the questions we're exploring are, how do we best exercise our creativity in a way that actually betters our communities? And how can we practice equitable creativity in our teams and our groups and capture the best ideas of our collective intelligence? And are there methods that we can learn to do that? And also, what ideas really should we pick and move forward with in a way that answer those opportunities we found for the problem we're working on? So with that, the big transformational idea in this module is collective creativity. And I'll explain that in a bit. The quick win is getting into creative flow and how that can serve your team's process. And we'll also be doing the big win of ideating for impact. Now, before I get into all the juicy stuff around creativity, I want to take a step back and just show you this image, which you might remember I showed you earlier on in this process. And this image shows us those different stages we go through, and everything you've been through so far have felt like those really squiggly lines on top of inspiration. And now from this module on, we're stepping into this next phase of ideation, of generating ideas from all that we've heard and sort of start getting to more clarity. So from now on, things will get more clearer, more you'll be putting stakes in the ground. So hang in there, and the fun part is only beginning. Okay, so what is creativity? I like to think of creativity as an expression of our unique perspective, and in a way that brings us joy, but also serves our communities. And our unique perspective is normally made up of our history, our culture, our life experiences. And we try to do this in a way with this concept called collective creativity. Collective creativity sees the practice of creativity as a team sport, a communal offering. And we do this because at the Family Centered Design program, we truly believe that ideas that are really bringing together different perspectives, those ideas are more sustainable, they are more resilient, and they're also more impactful in our communities. And that's why we focus on collective creativity. Not that there's anything bad in having a personal creative practice, but here at Family Centered Design in our teams, we try to embrace this idea. The quick win in this module is getting into creative flow. The reality of our lives is that we're not always in a creative state of mind. Life can sometimes throw us challenges. We're doing a lot of things. So what are some tips to help us get into creative flow, especially as you get into your collaboration session with your team? Now, here are some ideas. One is very simple. Just think about your space. Could you be in a different location, maybe outdoors, maybe a quieter space, whatever you might need to help you feel more creative? And is there a way for your team to do that? The second thing is to start with something that brings you joy. It's really magical for me that no matter how different what brings us joy is from what we're working on, bringing that in really opens up creativity in a way that's really, really powerful. The other thing is, if you have children around you, is to observe what they do. And normally children are really good at using their curiosity to spontaneously find creative ways of expressing themselves. And just take their clue, learn from them what they're doing. And finally, the big win. The big win in this module is around ideating for impact. Not just ideating to generate a bunch of different ideas, we're ideating to find those solutions. They might be small little shifts in what we do or really big new ideas, but we're trying to find those that can really create an impact in our community. And you'll be exploring methods for your team to use to get to that in this module during the big win. All right, so I hope you love making your creative juices flow as a team. But before I let you go, I want to remind you of one thing. And I love this quote. And the quote is, "The best ideas die in our minds." Don't let that happen. If you're somebody who tends to hold back, this is your perfect opportunity to just share any crazy idea that comes up for you. Enjoy your collaboration session. Take care.